We talking, how do you know when is the one? I have a real interesting answer. My husband and I dated for 7 years, got married for 5.5 years, separated for a year and a half, and got remarried to each other. We had our ups and downs, but realized that we were meant for each other. When we came to that realization, we worked all our issues out, and we are happier than ever. Nice. Let's get some voice notes out.
You know it is no she's the one once again. But it is there no gas in the car and she paying gas like every day.
You're looking for somebody where she has an NP?
No, but she's a good one though.
Yeah.
Every day she put gas.
When I always tell all you, when a woman love all you, she on the wee road, you know. She on the wee road.
No way my man coming home 2 o'clock in the morning without I question him and I just getting up and making him a nice plate of food or whatnot. If she don't question you, she's not the one.
Nah, I ain't saying for her not a question, you know. It's just how you do it. You know, when you're walking, which party was?
Well,
where you was? You don't do it like that.
But Rudy, women, first they go through some stages. All right? So say you were supposed to come 11, right? You're going in 12. They say, okay, well, maybe you get a little, you're running a little late by 1. They say, well, maybe you had a flat tire.
Did I message you?
Yeah. No, nothing. Nothing. When you say a woman asks, it's because you didn't even have the decency to send a message. So then you tell yourself, well, maybe if we lose the phone, maybe the phone dead. We just make all the excuses for you.
Right.
But when you see, then we start to worry, maybe something happened to him. Then it's turned into wait till he walk in door.
So you
and as you're walking,
you start off calm and just build up.
Yeah, because the longer the time, the angrier we start to get.
But
and then on top of that, you're walking good, going, hey, babe, what is this now,
tell me nothing wrong. Tell me nothing wrong. At the end of the day, he's a big man, you know.
Oh, he's a big man. Well, big men would call your woman and let them know, babe, I hear there.
Yeah, but due to the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Due to the circumstances, I
what
was in on my way home.
A boomsy? You're like,
why it always have to be a boomsy?
Yeah.
Why it always have to be a boomsy?
Because if it was anything else, you would have called.
You see, man, they like woman to lie to them. I not beat around the bush. Hey, where you was and coffee and no. Where were you? Why you didn't call me your phone? Your battery dead. What happened? Somebody still. Oh wait, you get robbed, you get bumped.
See?
What it is?
See? You see, I'm not lying. Women go through all those stages. So why she have to slow it down?
Why she have to slow it down? I'm
for
tripping.
you
where were you?
To understand very carefully what I am asking.
Or you know when you're in love, when you meet this girl and that's the one you just feel to hold she hand when you're walking down the road.
To hold she hand.
You understand? And you're texting she or call, whole day and thing.
Hey.
And you're calling she during different times of the day. You understand? And you just sit down there and daydream.
Hey.
She could be
your
mother child,
hey.
Things like that now. And fellas, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey.
That's when he's so good.
That's pretty much.
That's when he's so.
Stop it! I hate that word.
Point. When I need to find a different word.
Yes. always break it up to that. The man say he talk, text.
So wait a
think
second.
about her.
Hello. PJ, why can't it be so when I go out with? Why it always have to be that? Why it can't be you go out with Sherry, and it's all cool. It's good. Why not it be when you go out with somebody? Why it must always be a competition?
Where you going out with Sherry for?
Because Sherry going through something, brother.
So why she can't go out with Jason?
She's going through something.
Listen to what
how
I'm
Sherry
you.
Always going through something.
Sherry's going through something, and it's in my nature.
Your nature. You're a
Because
psychologist.
No.
You went cost that and
I'm
study.
a humanitarian.
Oh, a humanitarian.
I'm
You're
a
working for
humanitarian.
United Nations. You are a global humanitarian ambassador.
And being a child of God.
A child of God. Only bring it. Yes, you will only bring God in the thing.
Being a child of God. It is my duty. As a humanitarian and a child of God. You understand?
To go by Sherry.
Not to go by Sherry. Sherry's going through something. And need you
to go by Sherry.
No, you see, you looking at it through the wrong glass. At the end of the day, you all look at you with one lens alone.
One lens.
All you need to change your spectacles, buddy.
Change my spectacles.
There's darkers, there's nearsighted, farsighted. You need to change your spectacles.
I just checked mine.
Understand what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
As a humanitarian.
As a human.
And a child of God.
A child of God.
You understand? If someone is going through something and you are that individual in that moment
Uh-huh.
to ease that person's pain, it is your duty.
So
It
it
is
is
your
a calling
duty.
from God.
It's a calling
It's a
from
calling from
God.
God. It's
For
a
you to pass
calling-
by Sherry.
It's
So
a
let me ask
calling
now.
from God.
So let me ask now.
Can I finish?
No,
If
he's
Jessica-
not-
It's
he's
a
not finished.
calling from God
Oh, God.
to do the right thing. And that is the problem with humanity today. We cannot accept each other for doing the right thing. You always want to cause rob.
So what you're saying is that if Jessica, Sharon, Nicole, all of them
Yes.
having problems on the same day, and they come to you,
Listen,
you are going to
God will
spread that
never
love.
give you more than you can bear, brother.
All right,
If he
brother.
feels that you have the back and your back is broad enough to
Your back
give
real broad.
assistance to Sherry, Nicole, Antoinette, and Josan, it is your duty as a human being to do the will of God.
And Roy's
So-
in the back. Roy's in the back. Amening.
It is your duty, my friend.
When you say God reach
Nah,
back here
but-
for the
So
breakfast
when,
party, it's
so
not
let
here.
me just close. Let me close by saying.
Close.
Let me close by
Close.
saying. Let me close by saying.
Your
What's that
your
going on
father
there?
used to preach. Your father used to preach when you jump to.
Let me close by saying.
Close.
Right. People need to understand
Uh-huh.
that there's a calling greater than ourselves.
Uh-huh.
You understand? And
Uh-huh.
if given that opportunity,
Uh-huh.
it is your right to do so.
Uh-huh.
And if somebody truly loves you and loves God and themselves, they will understand that it was just a calling.
It was a calling.
Nothing at all could waver.
Well, Sherry,
somebody-
you better call what he named to pick up all the crap you have in my house.
Why do we show that? Why does it have to reach that? Because again, you're looking at it through the wrong lens.
Right, let me change my line.
Me?
Let me read this from Leo. It's a good one. 7 years ago at 3:30 a.m., while my family was asleep, I woke up to use the washroom, and on returning, I heard a loud noise at the front door. It was a gunman kicking down the door in an attempt to rob us. My wife was still asleep at the time because she didn't hear the noise. When she realized I was missing from the bedroom, she awoke to see the gunman and I in the hallway with him pointing the gun at me, demanding cash and jewelry. Keeping her composure as this rolled out in a split second, the gunman focused on me and my wife launched at the gunman's hand with the gun. I then joined the struggle. I was shot in the process, but because of my wife, we are alive and happy as ever.
That's-
My wife
that is a
is a
woman.
keeper.
Wow.
That is woman.
Nicole
Let me see that.
from
Yeah,
Leo. No, he sent pictures. He sent pictures.
Wow. That is woman.
that woman.
I could tell you. Jerry going on dead. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, boy.
Jerry gotta go. I know she's gonna say, but you a military trainer. I'm not. I'm a comedian. How I
Exactly.
get some gun, man?
How?
Yes, that hey,
Nicole,
boy.
kudos to you.
Kudos.
Jaiga, you're sad, brother. You're sad.
Oh, I
Amen.
sad. Oh, who phone doing
You
that all
see
the
that way you're
time?
saying
Well,
there, that could
it's
only
young.
work. That could only work if your spouse agree to it. Eh?
Agree to what?
What are you talking
What
about
do you
there?
call it, say?
What are you talking about?
Alright.
Sharing love and
Yes, you listen. Your significant other
Uh-huh.
cannot go
So-
against the
so-
will of God.
So
Understand what I'm
So
telling
you're
you?
lying to her.
I am not lying to her.
So
I'm
what you
telling her
doing?
plain. I'm
So
telling
what
her
you doing?
plain.
So tell
It's
me.
plain.
Uh-huh.
It's plain. Who doing that?
Let's stop calling him.
Oh, let's stop
phone.
calling the
Phone,
phone,
man.
100. God. You're telling her plain. And if she wants to create rab,
Right.
you leave her in the hands of God. That's between her and God.
Oh, the hand. I will leave you in the hand of Corporal.
Oh, this corporate something from 4 roads. Oh, how is this corporate something from 4
From the
roads?
forum, leave he right there in the hands of he. Give us some
Oh.
volume.
First party, I believe some of us just cause our own problems, and I'm looking at it on both sides, male and female. If I live with somebody, you ain't dating somebody and living with somebody, and you come home later than usual, it's not a normal thing. Why wouldn't you not call a message to say you're reaching home late?
Thank you.
That making sense to me. You looking for back in a reach room. You can't walk in the house like it's all well
And
and
ask
good.
for
Yeah,
breakfast.
Come on, man. And how he does know she's the one is when she put in that extra effort to do the things that you like. She put aside things that she like just to be around you, to show that interest in the things that you like. You know, she's the one. She making that effort.
Making an effort. All right. Married Jaiga, he is a dog. Yes, Nicole is a real keeper. She have a sister. No,
Man, asking if Nicole have a sister?
Well, it's so.
Nah, I ain't get a man wrong for asking that. Oh, there's somebody blew my thing, you know. You is up this thing loud,
I
boy.
blow your thing.
Let me hear my
blow your
girl
thing.
neighbor.
Nikki, they're right. There is an art in doing it. You understand? You let them come in, they want the coffee, they want the breakfast. Let them have the coffee, the breakfast, let them take a nap and all.
Hey.
Because the excuse they go in and come up with, by the time they take the nap, when you wake them up in the middle of the sleep to ask them where they was, they will can't remember the excuse.
Yes. They can't remember the excuse.
Hi, pleasant morning, Nikki. When it is no, he is the one is when you feel it and when you see it.
When you feel it and you see it. Yeah,
honey, that is not that kind of show, no? I don't know what you're talking about. When you feel it and see it. Honey, wrong show.
He's a hero. I never see Jaiga in that video. So how you end up a humanitarian, Jaiga? How you end up that? Jaiga, you're too hot by your thermostat and bus point. You need to change your flicker bonus.
You must have a thermostat and bus point.
Django!
It's not me he agreeing with. He's agreeing with the situation. You see, he's a man of God. Nobody likes to go against God.
Let me hear Brandon.
How you know she's the one? You go to work at night shift. And she had to go to work in the morning. And she leaving breakfast for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it
yeah.
boils down to food with plenty of oil. Precious says, how you know when it's the right one? When that man touches your soul more than your body.
Wow.
He touching my soul.
Oh, she talking about soaking.
No. Soul is a different thing.
Where's this?
Soul is a different thing.
Soul,
there's some women end up in relationships.
Soul
and
soak. A soul soak. Yeah. What is that?
There's a quote I want to read
It's
for
a
you.
soul soak.
See that thing with Sherry? That's a setup. It's a setup.
What is it's a setup.
Morning, preacher. You have insurance and insecurity. Insecure is when you don't trust them. And insurance is when you like you cover your move.
When you like her cover your move.
Okay, cool.
We're learning things today.
Jaiga, you are not compelled, right? You compel not even go by Sherry at this point in time. Let Sherry compel to somebody else. You so good? No.
Wait now. Is only heathens living in this place?
You see?
I want to know if it's only heathens living in this place.
Good morning, everybody. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the individual, right? And people can make what choices they want. And if you want to give in, right, you will know. Right?
I want to say, if in a relationship,
he tone little shaky.
if you're in a relationship and the woman agree to you seeing about Candace and Sophia and Maya,
You see,
and the rest of
again,
them,
the lens
then
you're
it's
looking
all
through,
good.
buddy.
It's all
Hold
good.
on, let me cut the
It's
music.
all good.
Let me clear something up. You are using this word loosely, seeing about. When you say seeing about,
Seeing
what are you
about-
implying?
What do you mean? The same humanitarian thing I was not
Whatever
talking
Sherry
about. No?
needs.
Seeing about for me is counsel. You
Or
understand?
no money involved there.
Heirs, you know,
So if she come
sometimes
there- if she
somebody,
come there and
sometimes
she
you
want
know how
5,000
important it
borrow.
is.
Heirs.
You know how important it is for somebody to listen. You know, a lot of people talk, but they don't listen.
Well, listen
What
to
you
me,
say?
Jaiga.
A lot of people
Well,
talk.
listen
but
to
they
me,
don't listen.
Jaiga.
Maybe
Listen
she
to me,
needs
Jaiga.
somebody just to listen.
She need $5,000. She come to you.
Well, in a situation like that, if it's monetary, you have to then consult with your significant
but he's a
other to see.
humanitarian.
Yeah, but you have to consult to
So
see
it's
if
only
you.
money you're consulting with.
Because
but
you
if
have
That's
to
the only
make
thing you're
sure-
consulting with.
You have to
If
make-
she
no-
wanted to meet you for a little head on the shoulder kind of talk,
That
you
could
don't
happen,
consult
eh?
wife for that.
Because your
It's
wife
God.
have to get nothing concerning the head and shoulder. Your head and shoulder is a shampoo, you know. At the end of the day, head and shoulder is a shampoo. It's a shampoo, but $5,000 now will be missing.
Look,
That is $5,000 short of
Jaiga,
the
You gonna put yourself
overall
in the
goal.
bush, eh?
Jaiga, shh. Let me hear Kamisha.
Kamisha, quiet. What's going on there?
Kamisha ain't saying nothing.
You press it, eh? You pull it up?
Yeah, it's up.
You lying?
Kamisha is sick. I don't know what to say. No,
Well, let me tell you, plenty people nowadays, back to the point with if you could overlove somebody in a boy, plenty relationships you're going to, one person is normally loved more than the other. You don't think so?
Jade, how I could put that for a radio-friendly boy? I'll think about it. Jade have a nice point, but it's not radio-friendly. Guys, how I know she's the one is when we're together for almost 3 years. I fly to Ghana, got married last week, Friday, just for her to come back Trinidad. What?
What?
Happy 1 week of marriage, Mr. What?
What?
Hello? that have immigration thing in it.
Me understand all
Jerry, this is Jaiga. How you doing today?
What the hell?
Oh, you need my assistant. I'm coming over, Sherry.
Daddy.
Daddy,
what going on? All here, boy.
I'm walking with the water.
Daddy, what going on? All here, boy.
I'm really blessed today.
Woo!
Jaiga!
Daddy, all you take anything too far. All you misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Time, boy.
Yes, brother. All you
God into this, and we taking it too far.
All you misinterpreting what I'm saying. That's the problem with black people, you know. Black people is only look for the bacchanal in a situation.
Never hear.
Pleasant good morning to 96.1 and the panel. I'm listening to today's morning. I love the topic, but first, each party have to know the significant other. All right. Before the significant other came in the picture, you had friends. All right, and your friends have to respect the position you take. If you get a significant other, but at the end of the day, your friends will be your friends, and they have to know exactly when to draw the line. But if
that's true. The friends play an important part, because somebody wrote that earlier, that when you start to talk to your friends about the person, that's when you're serious. That's kind of when you come and saying, here now, man, here now, man, here now, man. Let's get next voice note.
Jaiga, your wife should be a humanitarian too, right? And let she go and watch a movie, and let she do the consoling, and let she preach, right? And you being the humanitarian and the preacher that you is, you will accept it.
Of course, because I will be a hypocrite. If I don't accept it, I'll be a hypocrite. At the
So
end
you'll
of the
accept
day,
it then?
I have no choice. Listen, when you get a call in, if it so happens that me and my significant
When they say calling, they call you on the phone?
No,
that kind of calling.
No, that kind of calling. You understand? You see, all they don't understand the higher calling, brother. All they too
Bramble does. He said.
All they too basic and too earthly.
Brother Jaiga.
All they not God and all they, man.
I understand.
All they too basic, man.
Why these individuals?
I need a little God and all here.
Making something perverse out of a good man doing what is in his nature.
You understand?
Don't you see that quality in me every day? Yes, Bramble. Yes, Bramble. Yes. Oh, Lord. Yes, Leon. Many are called, but few are chosen. And if Sharon choose you, be that shoulder.
Hey, it has some real dog on our WhatsApp, eh?
Hey, Roddy, you real questionable, you know, Daddy. I'm telling you, you know. You see that white jacket, black jacket thing you like to do, I don't like it, eh? You only doing things for people to like you.
See, I'm not disagreeing with you, Jaiga. All I'm saying is if you're going to do that, your significant other has to know what's going on, and if she disagrees with it, you can't do it. That is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but at no point in time we ever discuss the disagreeing part. We're talking about the honesty in the
No,
relationship.
you say if it is, you're doing it, and she like it, leave she.
When I say that?
You didn't say that?
No, brother.
Mr. Man, one thing I just do is listen, eh?
Nah, you didn't.
Mary said,
I never say leave your significant
said
other
that.
she where you do it. No, brother. No,
You
brother.
say it's God's duty.
Turn
say it's
off
God's duty,
Jaiga
but
Mike, please. Says Mary. Please.
All they want to take off my mind, boy. Well, you're so, boy. You know, I don't understand. Because I am saying the things that all they don't want to say out loud, all they vex with me.
Let Jaiga go down that road by himself. That road have bacchanal, says he.
Listen, that's the problem with humans today. You cannot make comparisons. You cannot chastise me for my belief and want to compare me with another human being. I was made in my own image and likeness. How could you now try and chastise me for my beliefs and accuse me of being like another man? That is wrong. That is where the breakdown comes.
Jaiga, good morning. Just in case Sherry just don't want her air and she wants more, what will you do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have to nip it in the bud.
No, but you're wrong there, man. You're wrong there. You know why you're wrong? You know why you're wrong?
How?
Because if it is she coming to you, right, and confiding in you, Jaiga, that means even if it's 2%, she has an emotional attachment to you.
Yes, and it is your duty.
And if it is you keep going back and you keep going back,
listen to what I'm saying, Mr. Gentleman. It is your duty. You have the power to nip it in the bud. You have the power to say, listen, I understand what you're going through, but this is not the way.
And then when she drink Grandma's Zone, you want to know what she do that for?
No, she wouldn't drink Grandma's Zone. If she didn't drink Grandma's Zone, I mean, you wasn't doing what you was called to do. You did it the wrong way. Or they don't jump into conclusion. Why everything had to be that? Why it always have to go there? That's not what it is, Rudy. Come on, man.
They say, Rudy, are you a man or a mouse? Pick a side.
Mouse.
I'm also.
Rudy's only wants to talk.
I tell you.
You already like, so tomorrow when Rudy go in the mall, Gail say, Rudy, I love what you said. Jaiga is an old dog.
Let me tell you.
It's all you good for.
And as I said before, I'm not disagreeing with what you say, Jaiga. All I'm saying is, if it is, you're doing that, and you have a woman, she had to know exactly what is going on, Exactly what it is, even if you're catering to 5 women. She has to know what's going on.
It all boils down to that.
That's all I'm saying.
And knowing that is the one and you trust them.
It's according to the relationship that you're in.
The one, you would trust them. You would trust them. Morning breakfast crew. Jaiga, God said to help your brothers and sisters. So when your sister call you, you gotta help. Olia, stop it. Morning to Charlene out in Manhattan.
At the end of the day, let me just clear by saying,
this
is our job, right? Our job is to bring things to the forefront, clean and clear. We all can't stand in the room here and be all goody. I just choose to take the role of the one to speak objectively. And people need to understand that because everything that comes out of my mouth, and I always go back to Cartel, right? I will always go back to Cartel. Cartel sang a song, Love Them, Tender Touch Them, different girl every day. And every woman in this generation rave, clap hands, scream, request it. When he is plainly saying, honey, I love you. But Kanisha pregnant for me again. And women scream on both sides. Knock the thing. The love the Cartel. You understand? All I'm saying is these are things that happen every day and we need to address it.
All right. How do I know it's the one? I want no pretty boy because it's them sodas love themselves too much. Must treat the mother with respect. Must respect the fact that there's a God. Must have values and standards. And how do I... Yeah. So... She's very clear with her list. Morning, Junior, out in Fort Myers. Let's know what's happening with the weather.
Let me just clear by saying. I fully understand what the brother is saying, but my wife and I are in the same situation. And what I did to make my wife comfortable, I always take my wife to do the counseling. So at least the person who I'm counseling, she will see my wife and I relationship because communication.
All right.
So
communication. He said, take your wife.
Yeah.
All right. You see, all they want to look at it through the wrong glass. Shut up, all yes. See me,
right.
I done. Me doing no more mass versus.
The sock is real.
All they too sensitive.
The sock is real.
Me doing no more.
What?
Real.
You all are too sensitive.
All right, guys. That's it. Another edition of Mars versus
Who wanna
Leaders.
tell? Who wanna